Yeah, so anyway, I was running out there, right? I'm running out on the dock. There's an alligator to the left. Big old one. I'm talking 14, 15 feet.
Uh-huh.
What's on the dock? Chicken. What do alligators like to eat?
They like to eat chicken, yeah.
They like to eat chicken because that's what they always do in those movies with alligators or...
Chickens.
Crocodile Hunter.
Crocodile Hunter. Oh, yeah. My bad. Okay, so what that's crazy, man. I don't know if I've ever heard a story like that before. What happened next?
Then I found $5.
Hey, everybody. Welcome back to the And Then I Found $5 podcast. I am your host, Colton, and this is my other host.
Your man, Tyler.
And
I don't want to go by that.
You don't want to go by that? Just derailed my intro. No, Jeremiah, nope. And then this is the third one. Episode 3. Episode 3, the third one.
The third one.
The reimagining.
Imagining.
Yeah.
The imagine you're dragging a boulder up a hill. The third one.
Because we're in Greek hell.
Is that a Greek hell thing?
Oh, it was pushing a boulder up a hill. But yeah, you're always pushing a boulder up a hill, but you can never reach the top.
That is hell.
That is hell.
Also, you have to be in Greece. Actually, it's nice there, I've heard. So
yeah.
Maybe that wouldn't be hell.
Did their economy collapse a while back, though?
Yeah?
Anyway, this isn't a geopolitical podcast, so
I'm
going to turn us down a tiny bit, actually. I think that's all right.
Yeah.
Hey, so we have a sponsor for today's episode. So let's just jump into that ad read right now.
Oh, okay.
All right, I want to thank NoShare for sponsoring today's episode. Today's episode is brought to you by NoShare. The world is overrun with the availability of information. That is a problem. We all suffer from information overload. Today's sponsors offers an innovative, real-world solution to this problem. Other companies are offering large amounts of information for low monthly fees, teaching you valuable real-world skills like software development, video editing, and cooking. NoShare sends you poor-quality, informationless VHS tapes at exorbitant fees. Sign up now for an extra 20% off, or for an extra 20% on sign up. NoShare, an innovative company offering you no information.
Thank you, NoShare.
Yeah, thank you, NoShare, for sponsoring this episode of the podcast. We really appreciate it. Keeping these lights on, boy. So how you been, man?
Pretty good. I was just trying to count boxes because it's really hard to count and think at the same time.
It is hard. It's hard to do anything and think at the same time.
Yeah,
thinking is hard.
It's true.
I like how we're in like the beginning of the episode where we both have like this weird like.
Oh, I just drew.
Are we talking serious yet, or are we going straight into the memes?
Where's the line? Who knows?
Is there a line?
This is actually a big debate.
Actually, we were talking about this earlier because we goof off a lot, and the question came up: where is the line between like our parody and reality, and where we actually stand on issues? And we didn't have an answer, and I think that's probably a problem.
Yeah. So what I decided to do. So
starts with that tone,
like my paper.
God, it just about killed me.
You see how there's many boxes here?
All right, Tyler's gain is off.
Or as some may call it, compartments.
Oh, probably start this bad boy. I'm seeing. So Tyler's holding up a piece of paper that he has drawn very, very precise straight lines on to create a grid pattern.
Perfect grids. So
it looks like
you toss your thoughts in there, and you just lock them away.
Lock them away. Compartmentalizing.
Yep.
If you have an issue, put it in a box in your head and never deal with it. Hold all that shit inside of you.
Today's therapy is brought to you by NoShare.
Today's therapy session was brought to you by NoShare.
Yep.
That works too.
Compartmentalize. That was my first VHS.
Damn it. Oh man, I should have done. Actually, that might be walking too much of a line. But I should have done the ad read for NoShare as a an online therapy site, because those are real. But it's an online therapy site where you don't share anything, and it's called NoShare. Do
you have feelings you want to talk about? Do you want to compartmentalize and not talk about them? Come here, we'll just watch sports and not talk about them.
Do you have feelings that you should share because they're eating you up inside? Do you have unresolved issues with your family? Do you have lingering depression? Sign up for NoShare. You're not allowed to share anything. You keep it all internal, and you drink beer, watch sports, and hate your wife.
And anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. We have no laws to protect you from stuff you say in here.
We strongly recommend that you don't share.
This is just actually a bar.
I was going to say just a toxic friend group.
Yeah. Also, that reminds me.
That vulnerable thing you accidentally said that one time. Sorry, bud. We're going to use that against you for the rest of your life.
We figure we'll only poke at that until
it doesn't hurt anymore.
until you just stop talking to us.
Yeah. Or it doesn't hurt anymore because we've deadened you to feelings.
Yeah.
So anyway, why don't you feel good about yourself again?
I'm just gonna put that in this compartmentizer on my box or on my paper here.
You know what this podcast really is, and I think we should rebrand. It's actually a self-help podcast.
Is this a self-help podcast?
Yeah.
Where we just tell you great things like compartmentalize and
Compartmentalize. Don't share. You have depression? Ignore it. Anxiety? Don't address it.
Anxiety? What's anxiety? That sounds like a made-up word.
Anxiety? You mean the part where you have panic attacks and can't breathe? That's called a normal Monday. That's called too much caffeine. Lay off the coffee. Dope. I almost said something else, but then I realized that I'd go with a 1950s insult.
Oh, yeah, the dope is
big dope.
That's a classic weird. Yeah, I guess it is an old school insult, right? Like a dope, or you're
big dope. It's like one of those ones where you want to hurt somebody, but you don't have the stones to say something really mean.
Yeah, exactly.
You're big dope.
You're big dope. Man, that pee is dope jumping back in my face.
Is it?
Yeah.
Hey, say a word with P's and S's in it for me.
No thanks.
You sure?
Possible.
Pussy.
Ugh, God. Every part of that is just horrible.
So we were testing out the equipment earlier, before we started recording, and Tyler wanted me to say some words with hard syllables, like P's and S's and stuff, so we could check out our gain. And that's what I threw at him, just in the worst voice I could. And that's the joke.
It'll haunt.
It'll haunt
me
you
for
and
a
then
while.
And then Tyler found $5, and we.
And I did, yeah. I did find $5
basically.
There,
it's up there on the shelf. So what have you been up to, man? It's been a whole week. We actually didn't talk that much this week. We didn't even play video games together.
No, I didn't
until
play
today.
I played some games with my brother, Age of Empires 2, obviously. And then we played some today, but otherwise, I was just busy all week. Work was weirdly busy.
Work, and then I don't know, I just haven't been feeling
video
games. I didn't turn my Xbox on until last night because I was going to play, and I turned it off because I couldn't find anything to play. And then I turned it on this morning because I got up at 7 for no reason because of my day off. And I was going to play, and then I was like, I don't want to play it. But Age of Empires sounds fun, so that's when I texted you.
Yep, and then I was like, oh, Age of Empires. I've been playing that all week.
Yeah.
Well,
I wasn't sure.
Not all week, but I think I played it twice. I think I played it on Tuesday and then
because I know I was
Thursday.
I knew you and Carter had played last night?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, he's probably not gonna want to play at 10 in the morning.
Yeah, and you're like, you want to play Age of Empires? And I was
and then 2 seconds later you're like, yes. I was like, oh, cool.
Yeah, and then I was
somebody else is
Carter,
feeling it.
Get online.
Yeah.
Well, because we stopped playing yesterday because we literally got annihilated.
I was pretty happy with what we did.
Yeah, I think we're back in the groove. Also, good. Just finding settings that are fun.
I really enjoyed what we did.
Yeah,
I want to. I mean, that's how we play most games as we go. All right, what can we do to make the rules weird?
Make the rules weird / take the parts of the game that are kind of
Yeah.
And just speed them up.
Yeah, and I don't know. I'm sure some people love it, and we're not. I'm not going to say weird because you're pretty good. I'm not good at the game. But when you can take out the early game in that particular game, it makes it a lot more fun for me.
Yeah, because that's where you have to know the
the meta,
the the civilizations, like what upgrades they need. Like it's where like all the brain power is to be good is early on.
And I'm not particularly.
There's also just a lot of civilizations. Like you put random, like I don't know many people unless you're like somebody who plays a lot. And I don't play a lot. I play like, I'll play it like consistently for a week or two and then not for 3 months.
Because that's the crazy part is like you said, there's a lot of civilizations, and then each one has like a lot of them have the same stuff, but they have different percentages on things.
Oh
like,
yeah,
this
and
one
different
has
abilities.
This one has gold saving here, or
yeah, this one gives you free whatever upgrade.
Yeah, this one's wasn't there one that like starts with extra villagers?
Yeah, Chinese start with 8.
Yeah, so it's like, which is a huge advantage early game.
Oh yeah, it's super great.
Yeah, but I don't think they have very good end game like units, right?
They're okay. They have like good wall. They're really good of like.
The Chinese build good walls in that game.
Yeah, no,
Wow.
Go figure. And they have great archers. They're really good at turtling.
I feel like, and correct me if I'm wrong. I'm not a history buff, but there's like, oh, what was it called? Like the Great Wall of Asia. I don't know. There's something.
I think that was the Koreans.
There's something there. The Great Wall of North Korea. No, that's the DMZ. There's something there about like China and a wall that I'm just not.
Great. Now we'll never know.
Yeah, I'm just not putting my name on it. It's Great Wall of Japan. Sorry, wrong place.
Totally unrelated. The game is way better because I can drink without it sounding like. Yeah. When I step back from the mic, I feel like it actually matters.
It's gonna sound like you were talking in a fishbowl. When I step back from the microphone.
Hey, I don't want to talk about it. What I do want to talk about.
I actually love it when people do that in podcasts because it's like you get this, and maybe it's just a me thing or like an ASMR thing, but like you get a sense of space.
No, I agree.
They're like,
I don't
hey, I'm
like
going to reach for this
stagey
thing, and then you hear a little noise, and now all of a sudden they're talking from over here, and then it comes back in, and you're like, oh, they were moving. Cool. I know that they like exist in a 3-dimensional space now.
I think it feels more authentic rather than like a sound stage. If someone was like, let me go to the door, and it was like. And you're like, I just walked to the door. I was trying to make a door creak.
Yeah, I noticed. It just sounded like you were playing with a pen, surprisingly. And that's really what we're about. We're really about that authentic feel. We're simulating low production quality. It's pure simulation.
Yeah. It's to make you feel more at home. Like we're not professionals, but we are, but we're not.
But we're really...
But
we
not.
really are. I mean...
But we are.
But we are. I guess if we ever do this for a living, we'd be professionals.
Yeah. Put like the egg cartons.
Hang on.
Staple egg cartons to your wall.
I actually want to just buy some soundboard to throw up.
That's so fun.
All right, we can do egg cartons. That's fine.
Nice.
I mean, all you need is like cavities and dead air.
Yeah, that's all you actually.
So egg cartons would work. What is the qualifier though? Are we professional if we make any money, or are we professional if it's our profession? Because I feel like if it's our profession, that's a given. It has to be a professional. But does just making money off of it count?
I think so. I think isn't that like the definition of
Can
professional?
you be a professional part-time employee?
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be your entire profession.
I think that's, for instance, one of people I went to church with in Santa Fe. He had a drone business, but he's actually like a doctor or something like that. I don't know, something medical field side. He's a professional drone operator. He has a license and has a side gig that he does for fun. And it's a professional business, like he has a license, but he's also, it's not his main profession. He's still a professional drone flyer.
Okay, cool. So, do me a favor, get your wife to pay me $5 to record the next episode. Because then I can introduce this as the And Then I Found $5 professional podcast.
Here's the dictionary. There's 2 definitions. Relating to or connected to or connected with a profession, young professional people, the professional schools of Harvard, Yale, and Harvard. It's a weird definition, whatever. Worthy of or appropriate to a professional person, competent, skillful, or assured.
Oh, I'm confident, skillful, and assured, so this is definitely a professional
And then
podcast.
the second definition, that was like a, I guess, related to
Wait, that wasn't a second?
No, there's still a second. Engaged in a specific activity as one's main paid occupation rather than as a pastime.
So I like the first definition better because...
Denoting a person who's persistently makes a feature of a particular activity or attribute. A professional naysayer. Informal or derogatory definition of professional.
I think that the second definition works because it doesn't say anything about money. As long as the universities aren't qualifiers, because...
Worthy of or appropriate to a professional person, competent, skillful.
Yeah, because I see myself as confident,
his professional
skillful,
expertise.
and assured.
Yeah, his professional expertise is
That's
like
what people say about me. They're like, whoa.
You know what you are?
Professional expertise.
I would call your expertise
Professional. Damn.
Also, I'm surprised it didn't just
Also,
say getting paid for a thing.
This is the number one podcast.
No, this is the third one.
Yeah, but it's the number one podcast. This is the third one of the number one podcast.
Yeah, this is the number one podcast as rated by our local place.
Dude, it can be the number one at anything.
That's
so
true. Number one in the box office. The podcast.
All we have to say is just number one because it can be number one in anything. It can be the number one worst podcast. We're still a number one podcast.
Award number one podcast.
Hey, I mean, we can be award winning too. I'll give our podcast an award, and then we're an award winning podcast.
That's true. Imagine you make a website to rate and do whatever in podcasts.
Dude, if I had enough time, I would absolutely do that. I would
then
make a website to give podcast awards, give some other random podcast awards, and then give ours first place.
Yep.
It would be so hilarious. That would be so funny.
You're like, you know who's a pretty good... I mean, Joe Rogan's okay, but he's number 5.
Yeah. And then I found $5 podcast is number one. We're
number
the number one podcast.
Yeah.
Manifest your own reality.
Yeah, that's what like those try hard people say a lot. I know. Though. Manifest your own reality, man.
Dude, you just gotta believe it, dude. You gotta envision it. Like, bro, if you just think about it, it'll come to be, dude. Cool. So I'm thinking about really hard about all your money being in my wallet.
I just spent $7,000 in Dogecoin.
Oh.
Why didn't I make millions?
Oh, I don't even get it, bro. Like, I've been hustling for 10 years, getting up after 3.5 hours of sleep for like 10 years, dude. And I'm still fucking broke, man. I'm not imagining hard enough. I mean, it's probably because I have like...
Stop imagining.
$450,000 in debt from all of my failed business ventures. But bro, like, I'm just gonna keep grinding and thinking and grinding and meditating and imagining. And I mean, my wife has left me. I'm estranged from my children. But it's the hustle culture, bruh. So anyway, that's how I feel about hustle culture.
Yeah, same.
It's the fucking stupidest thing on earth.
Yeah, it's our modern day get rich quick.
What, like, so I actually, like, once upon a time kind of believed in that because I was trying to, like, just do the normal things that every very young 20-year-old wants to do.
Yeah.
And it turns out I was much happier and successful when I took time for myself. I slept more.
It's weird. It's like...
ate like a normal human. Like, it's almost like taking care of yourself is...
more
better.
Beneficial.
And having free time, more beneficial.
Huh. What a weird concept.
I suddenly, like, had friends again. Like, what?
You're like, huh, maybe this hustle isn't what it's all cracked up to be.
I hate it, yeah. But speaking of eating better, like a normal person, I've ate fast food too much this week.
Yep, same.
Yeah.
That's why. I just want to bring this up. There's this thing. It's a secret. There's a burger that's made not for meat.
mean like a vegan burger?
Impossible.
That was so good. That was so good. Oh my god. I ruined it by calling it out, but that was so good. So we had Impossible burgers for dinner tonight.
Yeah, that we cooked on the grill, like at our house, not like the Impossible Whopper,
But like actual Impossible patties.
Same company, same meat, all that jazz, but like at home, throw on the grill, throw on Impossible Burger.
Yeah, they were good. I would get them again. We both were kind of like, because we always grill before the podcast. That's like our little tradition.
That way we're sleepy.
That way we're sleepy and overfull.
Mm-hmm.
But we both were like, oh, we've had a lot of fast food this week. We've had a lot of red meat this week. And Tyler happened to have some Impossible patties that he wanted to try. So we took those out. We threw them on the grill. What were your thoughts overall?
It's honestly not bad at all. It's what it reminds me of is lean meat that is so like, because there's obviously not like traditional grease and blood. While they do put fat like deposits to give it that feel, and when you cook it, it looks like it and feels like it. It's way more like lean if you were going to compare it to a burger.
Still
also,
very greasy though. When it was cooking.
Yeah,
like it's weirdly lean, but all the juice ran out and lit a fire in the grill.
Yeah, that was really weird. I don't know what the heck was up with that. But we did make the mistake on the initial test. We didn't put like any seasonings on it. So we were like, this is really bland.
Yeah.
Oh.
It was a little like if you took rubber garden mulch and you chewed on that.
Yeah. Just because we literally gave it no seasoning.
Yeah, with seasoning it was doesn't matter. I will say though, I actually think like the quality on the first one we cooked with no seasoning was definitely better than the one that we cooked and then the heat died and it cooled off and we cooked again.
Yeah, something about not
that one was definitely not
quarter
as good.
Cooking your stuff and then fully cooking it is.
Yeah, quarter cook it, let it completely cool off, and then recook it.
Yeah.
While attempting to cook it at like 100 degrees for a while.
Yeah. I mean, that sucked, that regulator breaking or messing up or whatever happened.
Yeah, whatever happened there. I guess we turned the propane back on too quick or something.
Something
like that.
Cracked it off.
But, if you... Alright, so the Impossible Whopper was good. Have you had the... Or sorry, not the Impossible. The Impossible Burger was good. Have you had the Impossible Whopper from Burger King?
No.
It's good. I honestly think that if you gave me an Impossible Whopper and didn't tell me that it was a Whopper... that it wasn't a Whopper, Jesus Christ. If you gave me an Impossible Whopper and did not tell me that it wasn't a Whopper, I would not know.
Okay, there you go.
Really, that metronome finger that you did with my words helped.
Nice.
Tyler was bouncing his finger to the timing of my words, and it weirdly helped.
Perfect.
Because I'm that easily manipulated. I'm like a fucking dog where you just gotta like wave a finger. The dog's like, all right, like, I bark now.
I can speak now.
Yeah.
Speak. Go in cage? I can go in cage.
I go in cage.
Drink water? I can drink water.
What's in cage?
You want a treat?
Oh, they locked the
treat?
door.
I'll run to my cage right now. You turned off the Xbox? That means it's time for bed. And treat. I'll be in my cage.
Dogs.
That's what my dogs do.
Yeah, I love it.
It's pretty great. It's just proof of concept, honestly.
Pavlov's dogs.
But while we were eating this sweet Impossible burger, jeez, I almost said Impossible Whopper again.
It's really hard not to.
Dang advertising.
No shares.
Yeah, no share. Also,
Today's episode is brought to you by No Share.
as we're going to learn here in a second, screw Burger King. So,
Whoa. All right, as we're going to learn here in a second, there is some contention in this next segment.
yeah, there is some contention. But we were ranking the burgers of our local chain restaurants. I say local.
They're nationwide, but one of them isn't. Two of them aren't.
Yeah, two of them aren't, and because we can't include, like, for instance, I know Cookout because I live in South Carolina, but I didn't have Culver's.
And I know Arctic Circle.
Yeah.
For those of you who live in southeastern Idaho.
Yeah. Or Brahms if you live in Oklahoma. But the main ones that we came up with And one of them is I would call a fringe fast food, but I would still call it fast food because you can easily get it at lunch. And that is Habit Burger.
Yeah, Habit, definitely.
Because you can sit down there, and I feel like I've sat down more at it than I've, do they have a drive-through? I just thought about that.
They did for COVID. I don't know if they still do, but they set one up for COVID out in the parking lot. It was actually really clever. They had a tent with people with iPods. They had people with some of them their iPods or whatever.
Yeah, one of them was a shuffle. He sucked.
It was really hard to get his order in on the shuffle. They set up like an awning with people with iPads and then some cones, and you would drive up, they take your order, and then they'd put a number on your car, and you'd go park, and then they'd walk the order out to your car with that number.
Oh, that is super
clever.
smart.
It was super clever. So why don't you list all the restaurants that we do have?
Okay, so.
And then I'll tell everybody what we're going to do.
Okay, so we got Five Guys, Wendy's, McDonald's, Burger King, In-N-Out, Jack in the Box, and then Habit is kind of the
oddball.
I feel like that's a good, this is more a sit-down place to compare it to other things, even though it's
definitely fast food, though.
It is because
it's takeout.
Yeah, they do takeout. Although I don't think most have a drive-through. I feel like I've seen one have a drive-through before, but most don't.
Yeah, I just don't think drive-thrus are necessarily a qualifier of fast food. Because a lot of these taquerias around here that are
they don't.
They don't have drive-thrus, but they're definitely fast food. But anyway,
Five Guys doesn't have a drive-through either, does it?
No, I've never seen a Five Guys.
That's true. Okay, so yeah.
But we're gonna take all those ones, and then because we were talking about it earlier, we're like, let's save it for the podcast. We're gonna rank them individually. So Tyler will give a ranking, I'll give a ranking, and then we'll average those rankings and give them an official. And then I found $5 score.
Yep, and then
do you like that? I just made that title up all.
Sorry,
right then.
by ranking scale of 1 to 10.
Scale of 1 to 10,
and then we'll rank them based on their scores.
I want to qualify here because this is an important, and it's very contentious for me. 5 is average. 5 is not bad. 5 is average.
Yeah, average. 5 is average.
5 is average. Everybody's like, you give it a 5-star. It means it's bad. No, it's average.
Yeah.
A 1 to 5 scale, 3 is average. A 1 to 10 scale, 5 is average.
Yeah. Also, we're doing 2 sets. One is burger only. I don't care that In-N-Out fries suck unless you're really good at salting them yourself, or if you're an animal style person. I'm not, because onions make my stomach freak out.
I am, because onions don't make my stomach freak out. But we're not. Fries are a huge part of fast food, but we're ranking burgers.
But then we will rank restaurant. You can go full menu.
Oh.
Full menu.
Oh, so we're going to have 2.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. I didn't even know that. I like this twist.
Yeah.
So burgers, are we going to average all those together to give a total score? So
we can do that.
We'll have the average of the burgers, the average of the restaurant, take them together, and that's their combined score?
Sure can. I just got to make this final. I got to put another perfectly straight line in my chart here.
Man, you're really, really good at drawing straight lines. When I was in math class, I had a math professor in college who said that he read a study that said people who can draw perfectly straight lines are more likely to be sociopaths.
Well, at least I'm not a sociopath.
So I think you're probably good there, bud.
Yeah, I'm definitely good there.
Also, I had another math professor that I really didn't like. He was this was a different one that told me that I really didn't like. He was a terrible professor, and he could draw perfectly straight lines.
There you go.
And that's not to say that sociopathy necessarily means you're a bad person, because I understand that it doesn't. There's a lot of nuance to that type of mindset. But he was a dick, and he could draw perfectly straight lines. So
causation, correlation.
Clearly he ate kittens. I
know what you said, but my brain didn't hear it correctly the first time. I had to convert it in my head. I heard kittens. Kid-ins. And I was like,
not kittens.
No, that doesn't make any sense. Kittens. Still horrifying.
Well, okay, so to be fair, I almost said kids and then realized that might be too far. So I said kittens, because that's still really bad, and I love kittens. Okay, hot take here. Kittens are probably the cutest baby animal.
I don't think that's a hot take. Unless the anti-cat or the anti-cat only dog crowd.
I might have been a little facetious when I said that. I love dogs. I'm a dog guy. I also like cats. I don't dislike cats. But kittens are so goddamn cute. When they're
they're so
cute.
Cute.
The size of your hand, but they're all spunky.
Yeah,
and
they think they
like
can like
front on you, and they get like all puff up their chest and shit.
yeah, and they like try to attack you, but you can like knock them over by like looking at them.
They don't even weigh a full pound. Like that is so goddamn adorable. They're like smaller than the size of your Coke can.
Yeah, they're it's so fun.
It's so cute. Anyway, we're gonna rank some fast food now that we're done moving over kids.
Okay, we're gonna go straight down the line. All right, so
hang on. Just a point of clarity: are we gonna go one restaurant, burger establishment, or are we gonna go burger, then establishment?
burger, establishment.
Perfect. All right, I
and
like
then
that.
totals. Okay.
So we can keep the theme of burger and then the theme of
Yeah,
restaurant.
otherwise you'll get too in your head, I think.
Good. All right.
Also, I will allow if you realize you've assigned something wrong. Like, say for instance, you're like Five Guys, you're like 7, and then you realize later Habit's actually the 7, Five Guys is a 9. I'll allow it. Yeah.
Is there a limit on the reassigns?
No.
Okay.
Because I feel that's an important part of rankings.
Yeah. This is super objective. There's no
and
subjectivity. And scientific.
Yeah.
All right, let's do this before our listeners kill us.
Okay, so Five Guys. I'm saying 9. I won't say 10 because I don't know if a 10 on a burger is possible.
This is going to drag on forever if I do this for every single one. But what is your Five Guys burger order?
Double bacon and cheese.
Oh, that's so good.
Yeah.
Can we do decimals?
Yes.
Okay, 9.5.
Okay.
There is room to get better, but you're damn near at the top.
Yeah. I'm thinking there's a whole point.
Just to qualify, this is for the fast food. We're not talking gourmet.
No,
we're not talking
like
exactly. This is just fast food for us.
Actually, I know why it's not a 10 for me. Sometimes they're a little greasy. Sometimes, not always. Sometimes.
Okay, we're rating it on the average burger, not the perfect one from that place.
Yeah.
Okay, fair. What's next?
Wendy's. I give it a 6.5.
I'm gonna give it a 7.
Oh, okay. All right. McDonald's.
I'm gonna get probably roasted for this. 4.5.
4.5. I have to say a 4. It's a solid below an average because it is not what I would call.
There are things that I really like about McDonald's, and that number may come up when we're like talking about the entire establishment. But as far as burgers,
it's really
I'm not in love with McDonald's burgers.
Actually, the more you say it, I'm going 3.5.
Because I do really like the double cheeseburger. Like for me, that's like the perfect trash burger that you can eat in like 2 bites, and I really like that. So for me, it's going to stay at a 4.5, but that's not like if I'm like, man, I want a burger. That's not normally where I go.
No, we literally go whenever we're like, hey, do you want some crappy fast food?
Yeah.
Or crappy
What
burgers.
I will say that I really admire about McDonald's is it's 100% consistent.
That's pretty true.
You never go to McDonald's and get a McDonald's burger that's off. It's just a McDonald's burger. Everywhere you go, it's a McDonald's. I had McDonald's in Italy.
That's true. They are very consistent across
I had McDonald's
establishments.
in Rome, and it tasted like McDonald's.
We won't get into this, but why did you go to McDonald's in Rome whenever there's
I just got off of a train, and I don't speak Italian, and I was like, man, I'm really, really, really hungry, and I really want food, and I know how to order from McDonald's.
That's fair enough. I'll allow it. All right. Burger King.
I'm going to give it a 5.
All right.
And I hate you for what you're about to do.
Two.
Damn it! You suck.
I have never...
You're single-handedly tanking what is a fine establishment.
Hey, this is not the establishment. This is the burger
You're
ranking.
single-handedly tanking what is a fine, well-established burger.
To clarify, I haven't been to Burger King, got a burger in a long time. I think the last time I did it was in South Carolina. And it was...
Trash.
Horrible.
Yeah, so I want to just put my caveat on here as well. I used to be in the Burger King as like a 1 or a 2. I've recently had Burger King that really swayed me. I was like, wow, this is actually good. Like, I get Burger King more than I get McDonald's now. And that was just only since I moved to California.
When we get to the restaurant, I'll probably explain why I haven't. We'll get there though.
What did they do? Like stab an orphan or something?
No, I just don't like the rest of their stuff.
Okay, well, we'll have to get to that.
We'll get to
we're
that.
gonna fight about this later.
Yeah.
When we get home, we're gonna have to talk.
Habit. I'm thinking 8. It's a solid 8.
What did I give Wednesdays?
Wednesdays?
What did I give Wednesdays?
7.
Give 7. 8.3. Just to really fuck the numbers up.
Cool. Now it's going to have an 8.15 rating total. Jesus.
Okay, give it an 8.5.
Okay.
Just to make the numbers. Because it rounded up to the 5.
Yeah, gotcha. Yeah, 8. It's
good.
It's good.
My big complaint with Habit burgers is some of them are a little too juicy.
That's what I was going to say. Yeah. Some of them are a little too juicy.
And I like a burger that I feel like I can eat without
without a napkin.
I have a notoriously small mouth. And so if my burger is too juicy, it's really fucking hard for me to eat food without just like covering my face in food.
I'd agree with that. Yeah.
With which part? The small mouth? What are you coming at me? I'm sensitive.
You brought it up. I thought we were no share space. What is this? All right. This is a controversial one. In-N-Out.
Oh, I'm gonna get killed. 3.
3. I would give In-N-Out 5 average. I would say a 5. Because, and here's why. It is a good light burger that every time I'm like, this is surprisingly pretty good. Like, now, we'll get to it on the establishment.
Okay, you know what?
I don't like a lot of their other stuff.
Give it a 4.
Okay, 4.
Because you're right. It is actually like...
I find the burger pretty good. Everything else disappoints me. Except the shakes. The shakes are okay.
Yeah, but we'll get to those.
Yeah, we'll get to that.
But yeah, no, it is a pretty like solid.
Also, it tastes. It's one of the few burgers other than Cookout, but this is not on the list because that's a region specific that we're not
original
we're not in. That tastes like I could imagine that it was like meat that they grabbed at a supermarket. While McDonald's, 100%. You're like, that was a patty formed like 6 months ago.
I will also say I like the way they toast the buns.
That too, yeah.
I do really like that. Although I did get one that was burnt and my bun was like crunchy.
Yeah.
But I do like that they toast the buns. I think that's a nice like.
It's a good touch.
It's a good touch. I wish Wendy's toasted their buns. Can you imagine a Baconator with toasted buns?
Oh, that would make Wendy's. You could be an 8 right now if you did that.
Maybe they do, and they just have too much juice, so they get soggy super fast.
To go back to Wendy's real quick, the reason I got a 6.5, they are horrible at condiments.
Yeah,
they're so bad.
Too much. It's too much. You get a Dave's Double, and you might as well have soup.
Yeah, I always get them plain, and then ask for barbecue sauce, and then put it on myself.
Yeah,
because their barbecue sauce is delicious.
What did I give Wendy's? 7?
7.
Yeah, I mean I stand by that just because there are a couple burgers there that I will absolutely hoover.
Yeah, the Baconator is really good.
The Baconator, and then I do love a Dave's Double, man.
I like their biggie bags. Those are really good.
I've never had that.
Well, we'll finish this list and then we'll talk about it.
All right, yeah, you're right.
Jack in the Box.
Can we factor in a little bit of like nostalgia?
Yeah, I don't see why not.
Okay, so I'm gonna say it's a 6.5 for me.
6.5,
which I know is actually kind of controversial.
That's as high as Wendy's for me.
Once you give your rating, I'll tell you why.
Jack in the Box, and this is a qualifier. I haven't had it in a long time. I usually get like their chicken stuff. Oh, excuse me. I'd probably give it. I'll give it a 4.5 because I don't remember it being bad, but I don't remember thinking, this is a pretty good burger. I just remember being like, it's a burger, but not in like a good way. Yeah. If that makes sense.
So the reason it stands out for me is because I just moved out from home but I was still training martial arts a shit ton. I used to train Krav Maga, and for like 7 years. And so I would go, we'd spar, right? I'd get the piss beat out of me. And I lived really close by to where my gym. And then there was a Jack in the Box in the middle. So after work, I'd go train for a couple hours. Then I'd go to Jack in the Box and I'd get their double bacon burger. And then from there, I'd go home and eat it. So there's like a lot of like nostalgia of that time in my life tied to it. And I would like, that was like my routine because that was like my reward for sparring.
I totally get that.
Yeah, so there's a lot of like nostalgia to it. You just
That's fair.
Yeah.
I just made a note. We definitely need to do this for chicken places because that is going to be a high.
Oh, I know what my number one is.
Oh yeah, 100%. Well, we'll get to that.
We'll get to that. Can anybody say, go into church instead of getting chicken?
All right, so
Yeah,
I'm actually
that's
gonna.
clever because that could be a reference to 2 different restaurants. Church.
That is good. Whenever you said
Chick-fil-A.
church, yeah, I literally thought Chick-fil-A, and then I forgot there is a church's chicken.
Yeah.
That's good. I'm not going to final these in case we decide to change our burger numbers after contemplating
Okay.
restaurant
Cool.
numbers.
Cool.
All right, Five Guys restaurant experience.
Restaurant experience. I would say they actually have a kind of a unique restaurant experience, but I don't think it's actually that great. So I'm going to give the restaurant experience.
Oh, also, is this more the experience or their menu as a whole?
I think count it all.
Yeah, all together.
And I think as a whole, Five Guys restaurant experience is unique, but I don't think it's like incredible because it always feels kind of warehousey inside of them.
It feels warehousey and it always feels a little dirty.
And the menus are actually kind of hard to order from.
Yeah, because
Or I'm
it's like
stupid, or both are true.
they have a menu like In and Out where it's like, here's a burger and a thing. We have 3 combos. Shut up.
Yeah.
Find one. And you're like,
I've never had their shakes. I hear their shakes are good. But something that's going to up
Shakes are
this
good.
for me is the fact that their fries are very good, and their fries stay good even when they're cold. Like, I will eat a Five Guys fry that's cold.
also,
I
they
can't say
give
that
you
for...
so many.
Yeah, and I can't say that for a lot of restaurants.
So,
I'm going to give them a 7.5 on restaurant and 8. Give them an 8.
okay. 8. Let's see. So, their fries are awesome. And you get like a ton of them. But it almost always feels a little dirty in there. This is a weird thing, but I always think it's hilarious. I love the where the potatoes are from thing.
Yeah, so that's what I mean. Like, it's got some uniqueness.
Yeah, I think that's hilarious. And I'm usually like, hey, I've been to that place. Or I've been around that place.
Also, one of the first dates I ever went on, I took her to Five Guys. Terrible idea in retrospect because it's so messy.
Well,
Five
that
Guys
is
burgers
true.
are really juicy, but
Yeah, that's a good point.
probably just a terrible first date anyway.
Unless they like potatoes a lot. And then there's
we
literally
did,
sacks of
and we
potatoes
both really
around
liked Five Guys, and it felt fancy because we were both broke. So
there. That is fair. They are really expensive, and I would count that against them, but I won't.
yeah, because we're baller, dude. Like, we're rich and stuff, bro.
I'm also going to say 8, just because it's
what brings
that's
it
a
up for
high
me is
number.
like where the potatoes are from, and then the fries.
Yeah.
So otherwise, it's just an average experience in my mind.
Yeah,
Maybe
the shakes
slightly above
are
fast
good.
food average.
The
I've never had the shakes. I can't factor that in.
Yeah, shakes are good, and there is no drive-through, which is a little bit of a letdown because there are times that I wish I could go to Five Guys and I could just go in the drive-through real quick.
Yeah.
But very few have drive-throughs,
If any.
if any. I've never seen
one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Wendy's.
So I know everybody like loves Frosties. I don't think Frosties are all that.
I like Frosties for the first 5 minutes.
I just
then they
think
melt.
Frosties they're like a shitty milkshake. I don't think they're that incredible.
A little bit of a hot take, but not too hot.
But so this is what brings me back around. I really do like their chili cheese fries.
I really like their fries in general. I think they're one of the best fast food
I would agree.
fries.
I like the fact that they're natural cut too, so they have a little bit of peel on them.
Yeah.
Again, super maybe bougie, but the sea salt.
Yep.
I think the sea salt adds a little something.
Also, they have a
Might be
really
placebo.
nice. They have like a nice app, and
I've never
good
used their app.
ability to get in there.
So, factoring in their chili cheese fries or whatever they're called, I don't remember what they're actually called. But they're fries with chili and cheese on them. The fact that their fries are good, I'm gonna give them a 6.5, above average for a fast food.
Oh, 6.5. I'm giving them. So this is one of our favorite places to go because the fries are so good. Also, very small detail. They have the best barbecue sauce in fast food, in my opinion. It is so good.
It is good. I will also say Wendy's typically feel clean.
That's true. I haven't been in one,
Like when I
obviously,
go
in a while.
one- yeah, not since lockdown. I haven't been in a fast food place in forever.
I think the last time we went to Wendy's was with Dylan in Santa Fe.
No shit.
I think that was the
over
last
a year
time.
ago,
Yeah.
or not? Maybe not over a year ago, but no, it would have. Was it the time when we all went?
Yeah.
Oh, so it was mine or your birthday?
I think it was yours
I think it was mine.
because lockdown hadn't happened yet.
Yeah, so it would have been my
Yeah.
birthday because that would have been the February before
Woo!
lockdown. Wow.
Yeah.
God damn.
Wow.
Over a year ago.
Oh, long story short, I'm giving them 8.5.
8.5.
Yeah.
I guess where I'm
Their
stuck
app
is I
is
have a
super
hard
good.
time giving
Fries
them.
are great. I like Frosties for the first. If I can get it quick, I like Frosties. They're pretty
See,
good.
I think my problem is like fast food joints stick out in my mind because of items. So the whole experience to me is always it's a fast food experience, but then there's like singular items that like bring it up
Oh, yeah.
for me.
Mine is, I gave the burger, I only gave it a 6.5. Man, scratch that. I'm going to 7. I just realized I'm bumping it 7.
Nice.
Because their fries are really good. They have like good drinks. It's always super easy to go there.
Oh, their drinks. They do a good job with their drinks, I feel like.
Because they have the Coke machines. They have a lot of things. So do Five Guys. So you can get like cherry Coke and cherry vanilla Coke and all that jazz.
Problem is I can't think of anything else.
They also have the lemonades and stuff.
Never been a lemonade guy.
Me neither.
But I
Melody
can't
gets
think
them.
of anything other than like a Baconator and a Dave's Double that really stands out for me as like above average.
It's all the side things are like, their biggie bag. It's $5. You get a sandwich. It's either, I think it's a small fry, 4 nuggets, and a drink.
4 nuggets. I can like.
But it's just a side. So you have a burger, nuggets,
Oh,
fries.
that's the side.
That's the side.
Oh, damn.
You get all of those things.
Oh, that's cool.
It's probably like a son of a Baconator, but a little bit smaller. So smallish burger, some nugs, some fries, and a drink for $5,
Okay, that's pretty cool.
which is also really nice.
Yeah.
Also, they have these little tags that you can get. It gives you the free. Have you ever seen their little 50-cent Frosties? They're like super small.
Yeah.
You buy it for, I think it's like $2, and you get, anytime you go there, you go, hey, I have the little Wendy's tag thing, and you get a free one of those anytime you go.
Damn, that's cool. I didn't know that.
And then they donate that to charity.
I don't really like the Frosties, so.
That's the perfect one because you can eat it all in like 2 minutes, and you never get to the this is all melted and gross part.
Do you dip your fries in the Frosty? Because I know that's a huge like thing.
Usually not, because if I'm gonna do that, if I'm in restaurant, sure. But like now, since we've been driving, I'm usually just eating the fries while I drive, and I'm not gonna try to Frosty and drive, and that just feels dangerous.
Oh man, you know what? I have a little message for somebody. Hey Cedric, if you're listening to this podcast right now, I know how fucking hungry you are right now.
Get a sopapilla for us, bud.
Get a sopapilla with ice cream and cinnamon sugar for us, bud.
Oh, also, we got to do that next week. Just FYI.
Yeah, I think Cedric wants to do it at some point next week. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I'll be on site a bunch. So.
Okay, cool. Anyway.
Anywho, next one, McDonald's.
Mickey Donald's restaurant experience. What did I rank the burger?
4.5.
4.5.
So far, I've gone Wendy's went up in grade, and Five Guys went down.
I'm trying to think if there's anything defining about McDonald's that like makes it stand out, but nah, give it a 3.
Oof. Suck at McDonald's.
Well,
I would
what
give
is good about
their fries. I like their fries a lot.
but their fries are only good as long as they're like piping hot. 5 minutes later, their fries are gross.
That is a fair assessment.
Yeah.
I think they're the second best fry hot, and the
Worst
negative
fry cold.
Yeah, the negative 50th fry cold, or just not
Like,
hot.
oh, cooked in beef tallow or whatever, and then they're cold, and you're like, oh, cooked in formaldehyde.
Yeah, exactly.
It's so bad.
But I do like getting like their nuggies and other stuff like that. So I would give them a 4.5. They're just slightly below average, but they're my classic bad fast food. Let's go hang out.
For me, because I'm factoring in like the environment, and McDonald's is always kind of just a little scuzzy feeling. Well, no, that's not true.
They've really
a lot of them have modernized really, really well. They have like easy ways to order. Give it a 5, actually. Like they're average for experience.
Yeah, I say slightly under, only because there is a lot of times I get wrong orders and stuff too. I actually really like a strawberry milkshake from McDonald's. I forgot how much I like that. They have a strawberry milkshake? I didn't even know that.
And it's like the classic fake strawberry flavor. Like, remember when you get like strawberry Nesquik, strawberry milk?
Yeah, it's kind of like put in ice cream.
Or you just drink the strawberry milk like you're supposed to because you're not a fucking animal.
Oh.
I don't know why I got so aggressive.
I thought you were gonna make a milkshake out of this. That's where I thought we were going.
No, but like the strawberry Nesquik like milk that you drink as a kid, like strawberry milk.
Yeah,
the milkshake tastes kind of like that a little bit.
Oh, so I was never a big strawberry milk person. I was more
chocolate milk.
Yeah, chocolate milk all the way.
That's fair. I respect that, but I've always liked strawberry milk for some reason. And the is that one of your joints?
Yeah, that was my ankle.
Jesus Christ!
They've been loud. They've been loud since I was like
gunshot.
Like when I was like a 5-year-old, like I'm gonna sneak around the house. They'd be like, crack.
Yeah. So yeah, I do actually. That's what brings it up for me a little bit. I really do like the strawberry milkshake from McDonald's.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fun. Yeah, I think they have.
Oh, fuck! I forgot. Are we counting breakfast into this?
Hell yeah!
Because
this whole menu.
The McGriddle.
Actually,
so goddamn good.
Scratch it. That's 5.5.
That little maple syrup soaked.
Oh. Yeah, I totally forgot about that.
So good. Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm 5.5. It's above average.
Yeah, bump me up to bump me up to 6.
You're making me want to bump up to 6.
Do it, dude.
I'm doing it. Yeah.
Yeah, because like the rest of McDonald's trash. That fucking McGriddle.
Also, do you remember well, they still have it when you can get the like hash brown, sausage, and pancakes.
Yeah, a big breakfast.
Oh my gosh, those are so good.
And they give you the shitty little packet of maple syrup and little butter tabs, and they give you jam for the biscuit or the muffin, English muffin.
Oh, damn! I need McDonald's breakfast. That's what you just reminded me.
You know what's gonna kill you, dude? That's what I had for breakfast this morning.
You son of a bitch.
I was laying in bed, so I worked out really hard yesterday. I was laying in bed and my legs hurt. And I was like, I don't want to get up. I don't want to make breakfast. I don't want to do anything. So I'm like, DoorDash, McDonald's. Oh, big breakfast. Boop.
Nice.
Because like DoorDash populates all the breakfast ideas first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Burger King.
Okay. I don't want to do Burger King dirty, but I also want to be realistic.
Have you ever been in a Burger King that wasn't the dirtiest place you've ever been?
No. Burger Kings are gross on the inside. I haven't been inside one in forever, though, so I don't know. But I will say that there are a couple items that really bring it up for me.
Chicken fries?
Chicken fries are one of them.
Yep.
Those are so good. They're so good.
And like, they're a little bit, though, when they get cold, you realize how gross they are. But when they're warm, they're so good.
And then I really like the jalapeno cheese pops. Jalapeno cheese poppers, or whatever they're called. They're like these little triangles of breaded jalapeno and cheese, and they're absolutely disgusting, but I love them.
So what does that round you out to?
That gives me probably a 5.
Oh, you're just going straight 5. All right.
Yeah, I don't think I can really do them better than that. I just don't think they're average. They're not terrible. I don't think
it's still a 2 for me.
I fucking hate you so much,
dude.
You know I'm gonna get a new co-host.
Who? Cedric, don't you get any ideas?
Carter, cut that out.
Yeah, Carter cut that out. Habit.
So I've never actually eaten in a Habit because I moved to
you've only had
California
it here
during pandemic, and so the only time I've ever had them, they've been under lockdown. They might have indoor dining now. I don't know. But I mean, we're really dating our podcast. People in a couple years are going to be like, oh, wow, this was recorded during the pandemic times.
Yeah.
Back in
We're right at the tail end.
This was recorded back in the early 20s.
Oh. Woof.
You realize we're living in the 20s.
I know. That's so weird.
That's so weird. But overall menu, I think their fries are average. I don't think their fries are spectacular.
I don't think their fries are just classic.
We're going to get to this, but
fries.
I think their fries are significantly better than In-N-Out.
Yes.
So and their shakes are really, really good.
Their shakes are good.
And then when we're counting some of the other stuff on their item, they're like not traditional burgers. They have like a burger with pineapple and stuff on it. That's really good.
Oh, the teriyaki burger.
Yeah,
right?
super juicy. It's not really a classic burger, but I really like that. That's really good. I like all their customizations they give you, right? Like, I feel like you can ask for like char or not char or something like that.
Oh yeah, they do ask you that stuff, yeah.
Yeah, and I kind of like that. So I'm gonna give them above average. I don't think they're spectacular. I feel like I'm gonna have to bump some other stuff around here in a bit, but probably a 6.5.
I said 6. Only because as a person who really likes chicken products, they don't really have any chicken products. So I can't go there
have
and
a chicken sandwich at all, do they?
Well, chicken sandwich, nugs, strips. Like I can't go there and get chicken. I'm locked into a burger when I go there.
Yeah.
That's one of the things that made McDonald's a 6 too, is their chicken selects back in the day. And I think they've brought them back and they just named it something different. We're freaking awesome.
They have McDonald's has a good chicken sandwich too, don't they?
I think so. I'm not a chicken sandwich person. I'm more.
Do you like the filet of fish?
No.
You know what's weird about the filet of fish?
Not really.
It has a slice of American cheese on it.
Oh.
It's not a full slice. It's a
Is
half
it to
slice.
meet the triangle shape or whatever?
No idea. It's just a half slice they put on there.
That's so
I think
weird.
the filet of fish is weird. I do like the McRib. It's gross.
Yeah,
no one should actually like it, but I do like it.
No, I totally get the love-hate. It's garbage, but I love it.
Nobody would buy it if it was out all year round because it's garbage.
No, it is
The fact that it's
100%
seasonal
a perfect
gimmick. It's a perfect gimmick.
It's a perfect gimmick.
Welcome to the new episode of the Gimmick Podcast. All right, what do we got next?
In-N-Out.
In-N-Out. Their lines are really long. I do love the Neapolitan. The fries are garbage. You can't save them with animal style. I'm going to give them a 4.
That's where you put burger too. I said 5 just because while the lines are really long, I feel like it goes fast. So
okay.
Also, their shakes. I like their shakes, even though they're not really anything that special, but I do like them.
I think the Neapolitan's phenomenal.
Also, I feel like, and I don't think we've factored this to any of the others, I feel like I've never been to In-N-Out where I go, man, their workers are just the worst. Because there's some places, like some McDonald's, you're like, they're the worst.
They have the Chick-fil-A thing going on where their workers are all like,
yeah,
hello, how are you today? And you're like, Jesus Christ, is this a cult?
I don't even know if all of them are like super chipper necessarily. I just feel like I've never had ones that are like, what do you want? Okay, shut up, next one. And I feel like I've had that at every other place. Yeah. Other than Habit. Habit usually has good waiters and stuff too.
I feel bad for the waiters because every time I've actually gone to like the Habit drive-thru, it was during last summer, during lockdown. So they're all outside on tarmac when it's like 110 degrees outside.
Oof.
And I'm like, I am this fucking piece of shit American sitting in my air conditioning, making someone else make me food in the fucking 100-degree weather.
Nice, America.
Well, they're like dying of heat exhaustion, so I can get a fucking burger.
Classic.
Oh, I'm such a terrible human.
Classic.
So they can
American.
make minimum wage.
Classic.
Yeah. God. They should have gotten hazard pay or something. I should have probably tipped. But I don't carry cash. Oh, you can't tip. You do tip on the receipt at there, I believe. I believe you tip there.
Oh, Habit. Yeah, you do.
Yeah. And I know I tipped.
Is that the difference between a sit down and a fast food?
I don't think so, because you can tip at Five Guys.
Can you?
Yeah, I believe so.
But they also don't have a drive-through.
They also don't have a drive-through, but I still would consider them fast food.
Yeah, I would too. We'll come back to that, I'm sure, in our further restaurant review.
Yeah, later time.
All right, Jack in the Box.
4.
I'll give them 4.5 because their curly fries are dope.
Oh, shit. I forgot. Okay. There's 2 things, actually. So give them a 5 for me. Because the curly fries are really good. And I do love me a curly fry. But also,
Actually, I'm going to go 5 too.
They have $1 tacos, which are deep fried.
They have a bunch of fun stuff.
And they're I've said this a whole lot of
Actually,
things.
scratch it. I'm going to 5.5.
You know, add another 0.5 in there for me, too.
They have a lot of fun stuff on their menu.
Yeah.
Oh, their shakes are good, too. I just had those recently.
I don't think I've had their shakes before.
They're good.
Yeah, but their little fucking $1 tacos are gross, but they're so good. And when I say gross, that's a compliment in the world of fast food.
In the best way possible. It's like crappy Chinese buffet is the best Chinese buffet.
Yeah. It's like shitty, greasy, gross fast food is like the fast food you want when you're like,
yeah,
I want to hate myself after I eat this.
Yeah, exactly.
I want to look in the mirror and be like, you disgusting animal. What have you done? And then cry.
Look at yourself.
And then cry in the bathtub while like grease oozes out of my pores.
While you're eating one of those $1 tacos.
in the rain from the shower.
Ugh.
Listening to Mad World.
Oh.
Naked in the tub.
All right, so I'm going to go through.
Around me are familiar.
Okay, I'm going to go straight down the board, see if there's any adjustments you need to do.
Okay.
I'm going to go burger to restaurant cross. Okay. Five Guys, I did 9 burger, 8 restaurant. You did 9.5 burger, 8 restaurant.
I'm good.
Okay. Wendy's, I did 7 burger. You also did 7 burger. I did 8.5 restaurant. You did 6.5 restaurant.
I'm good with that.
Okay. McDonald's, I did 3.5 burger. You did 4.5. I did 6, and you did 6 on restaurant.
I'm good with that.
Yep. Burger King, I did 2. You did 5. And then restaurant, I did 2. You did 5.
I'm good with that.
Well, we know what that average is going to be. Habit, I did 8 burger. You did 8.5. I said 6. You said 6.5.
Okay, I'm good with that.
Okay. In-N-Out, I said 5 on burger. You said 4. I said 5 on restaurant. And you said 4 on restaurant.
Oh, wow. We're weirdly consistent.
Yeah. Actually, it's impressive you're consistent because you're not looking at it. For me, I would look at my burger and like...
Oh, okay.
I kind of use that to factor. The next one is Jack in the Box. I did 4.5 burger. You did 6.5. And then restaurant, I did 5.5 and you did 5.5. So clearly you were more on the burger's better. And I said the burger's a little less than average. And then we both were like, but there's so many fun things there.
Yeah, there's so much to offer.
Yeah, they have lots of fun stuff.
Yeah.
All right, so averages. Five Guys comes in at a 9.25 on a burger and an 8.0 on restaurant.
Nice.
Pretty good. Wendy's gets a 6 point, I forgot I changed that. Gets a 7 on burger and gets a, 7? Oh, let's do some math.
Let's get a calculator out.
7.5 on a restaurant. Yeah.
Nice.
McDonald's gets a 4 on burger.
Rest in
and
peace, McDonald's.
6. 6 on restaurant, though, because
their
breakfast is what
really brought it up.
Yeah,
I forgot how good their breakfast offerings were.
And Burger King got a 3.5. I wonder who drugged that down, and a 3.5.
Fucking hate you.
Habit. 8.
This is really going to impact our friendship.
Habit got a 8.25 on burger and 6.25 on restaurant. I feel like we did them a little dirty on restaurant, but it's because they don't have any like burger options. Awesome. Anything else options, it just doesn't exist.
Yeah.
In-N-Out, we got 4.5 on burger and 4.5 on restaurant. I feel like that's fair. Slightly below average. If their fries weren't horrible.
Their fries are so bad.
They're just, I get it. They're like freshly cut and all that, but they're so flippin' bland and thin.
Get the fuck out of here. Get some frozen fucking fries and make them taste fucking good, you fucking weirdos.
Also, they're always really starchy.
Yeah, that's why I don't like them, because they're not fucking pre-cooked frozen fries.
Yeah. Jack in the Box, average of 5. That makes sense.
Actually, that's pretty impressive.
Wait, actually, did I do that math right? 10. Oh, no, 5.5.
Damn, Jack in the Box. You really bringing it.
Did I mess that up somewhere else? I feel like
People are going to be so mad that we put Jack in the Box higher than In-N-Out.
Yeah.
We're going to get killed. We live in California.
They're going to kill us. Oh, and 5.5 in restaurant.
Damn.
So
all right.
It worked out. Okay, let's get some rankings on burger. So the highest burger was...
Five Guys.
Five Guys, yeah. Number 2 was Habit.
Habit, okay.
Well, let me get this.
Are you just going to do the top 3 or are you going to do...
I'm going to go all the way down.
Oh, damn, bro.
Because remember, we got an average total.
Oh, yeah.
But we'll do that in a second. So it goes Five Guys, then Habit, and then who's next? Oh, Wendy's. Wendy's is third with the 7.
I think we could have predicted this, to be honest.
Yeah, we could have predicted this. Next is Jack in the Box.
Actually, to be honest, wouldn't have predicted that.
No, I wouldn't know either.
Literally backtrack 2 seconds after I said I could have predicted it.
Wow, that's okay. The next one is In-N-Out.
Boo.
Then so they're in 5th. McDonald's coming in at 6th, and Burger King coming in at 7th.
Fuck. I'm so sad.
I know. Okay, now for restaurants. Dude, Five Guys won again. They're just so... Had we factored price, they wouldn't be that up there, I think.
No, Habit would have lost out as 2.
Yeah.
Lost out as well. I said lost out as 2.
Yeah. They're not even as expensive, though. It's crazy.
But they are definitely the more expensive of
Yeah.
all of them.
Second on restaurant is Wendy's. That's partly due to me because I find they're just all their other stuff.
Yeah, I definitely brought Wendy's down.
Yeah. So next score 6.25 is Habit. That checks. That checks a bunch. Then next is McDonald's coming in clutch with its breakfast. 100% what made that happen. Then it's Jack in the Box. Oh, so Jack in the Box got jumped. Whenever a restaurant, McDonald's got ahead of it.
Yeah,
their breakfast. Yeah,
their breakfast. I mean, that's fair, right?
Yeah,
it's hard to. I don't think Jack in the Box has anything that competes with, as far as like McDonald's breakfast. I don't know if any of them can compete with McDonald's breakfast. If we were ranking breakfast alone,
oh, they would have won.
I mean, I don't think. Yeah, McDonald's would have a 9.5.
And 6 and 7 is In-N-Out and Burger King.
Damn. Okay.
So the consensus winner is Five Guys. Now it's going to come down to score with the
others.
Yeah, with the others. Let's see what their combined scores are. I'm going to get a calculator because this is going to.
I think that it's probably important, and this is not a joke that's original to me, but the winner of this rating gets the opportunity to sponsor this podcast.
Yep,
that's what they win. I stole that joke from Good Mythical Morning, but
Five Guys came in with a score of 8.75 total.
Okay.
That's
okay.
Pretty respectable.
That's not bad.
I'm guessing number 2 is going to be Wendy's because they got a 7.25. What is Habits overall? Was going to be close.
Tyler is rapidly calculating the scores right now. He's sweating.
Ooh.
Is it Wendy's? Do we have a tie?
We do.
Do we have a tie? That means we have to go into a tiebreaker round.
Okay.
But let's first and for the tiebreaker round, we need to think. We'll get to that in a second. Let's finish out all the other rankings.
Okay. So let me. Okay, now this is where it gets interesting. Okay, McDonald's averages to.
Right now, he's tabulating the scores. He has a spreadsheet. His pen, his fingers.
I should have had a spreadsheet. That would have been smart.
His fingers are working furiously.
Okay, McDonald's.
He's sweating. It might be because it's 1,000 degrees in here because we turned the AC off for recording.
Except you can still hear my computer.
I can still hear his computer.
Yeah, my computer is super loud.
It's gonna be great white noise on the episode.
Oh, 100%.
Oh well. Sorry, guys.
Sorry, Cedric.
We're not perfect yet, Cedric. Glad we pointed it out at the end of the episode, though.
Yeah, instead of in the beginning. Otherwise, she'd be just thinking about it the whole time.
Or if we'd have pointed out in the beginning, we could have fixed it.
That's true. All right, so I averaged up these. And in fourth place, Jack in the Box.
Damn. Really?
5.5. They are the fourth place. In fifth place, can you guess?
Is it Burger King?
No, it's McDonald's in fifth place.
God damn it.
And in
sixth place, is it Burger King?
And it's In-N-Out with 4.5.
Man,
McDonald's was the average.
I was really rooting.
5.
I was really rooting for Burger King to be up there.
I feel like McDonald's has a 5.
Is an average. It's just I feel like here's the thing. I feel like McDonald's is the standard by which you judge all fast food because McDonald's is the fast food place.
They are the king of fast food.
They set the standard, so they are the average.
So really what you're saying is this is scientific.
I think so.
Okay.
100%.
So now we got to get down the tiebreaker.
Okay.
Wendy's versus...
What is...
Okay, so just for clarification. Wendy's burger we have is a 7. Habits we have is a 8.25. And that is our combined scores. We both were in the 8s. You 8.5, I 8. Both 7s on Wendy's. I did 8.5 restaurant. You did 6.5. I did 6 on restaurant and you did 6.5.
Okay, I have the tiebreaker.
Okay.
Convenience.
Oh, Wendy's. Easily. They have an app. They have a drive-thru.
Give it a convenience score.
Okay. Their convenience.
Because I'm pretty sure Habit also has an app.
They do have an app, yeah. Well, I think they do.
Let me look right now. What do you think about this?
They're a solid 7, I think, on the... Okay, they have an app.
So, the Habit Burger and Grill has an app. Also, a well-rated app, 4.8 stars.
What is Wendy's?
I don't know.
All right, I think this will factor in Wendy's. No
pressure.
Pressure.
Shall we just go with whoever has the highest rated app is the winner?
I think so.
Okay, so 4.8 for Habit.
Well, that's going to be tough. Because they're not rating the app, they're rating the restaurant.
Wendy's has a 4.0.
Oh.
Habit?
Oh. Wendy's on Apple has a 4.8.
Okay, so, all right, so now we have, okay, we got to do the math on this too.
Oh, so 4.8 and you're, jeez. Okay.
So the Wendy's app for me on Android is 4.0. Habit is 4.8.
Okay, let me get this in.
What is the Apple Habit app rating?
Okay. Android and Apple. This
is getting complicated, dude. This is intense, man. All right, so right now we're waiting on the final results. And those scores will be calculated by the judges momentarily, and we will have a final verdict.
When I search Habit, it just gets Habit trackers. I'm going to have to get the Habit Burger Grill. There we go. Oh, it's... Oh! 4.9 on
And
Apple.
ladies and gentlemen, we officially have a tiebreaker for what? Second place?
Second place.
For second place, the second place winner is the Habit Burger and Grill, beating out Wendy's by a solid margin in the App Store reviews.
That's tough.
Habit,
I hate to see
as
that.
a second place winner, you also win the opportunity to sponsor a future episode of the And Then I Found $5 podcast.
Man, that was intensive.
That was
way more intensive than I thought it was going to be.
We really took a dumb idea and turned it into a thing. Oh my god.
So is this podcast Podfast? Jeez.
Oh my god, dude, it's like fast food, but it's a podcast, so it's Podfast.
Episode 3, the third one, the Podfast. Let me write that
When
down.
we do the one with the chicken restaurants, it's gonna be episode like the fourth one, Revenge of the Chicken.
Revenge of the Chicken. That's good. Or Jesus Chicken, because of churches, Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, Jesus chicken.
Popeyes being, Southern, good old,
More chicken than thou.
more chicken, holier than chicken,
Holier than chicken.
holier than cow.
More cow than thou.
Ooh, that would have been a good burger one, had we. Well, In-N-Out is the Jesus burger.
It really is. It's like Christian owned.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a good thing we're not reviewing them on their political stances.
No, because
That's a future episode.
What's Wendy's political stance?
They're salty as hell on Twitter.
That's true. Okay, what is Jack in the Box's?
They don't know Jack.
Yeah, they don't know Jack. Nailed it. Man.
Don't sue us, Jack in the Box.
Yeah, we rated you well. You got...
They actually... Jack in the Box is kind of was the dark horse in this one.
They really were. They were... Okay, so they were 4th in burger, 5th in restaurant, but 4th overall.
4th overall is
That's pretty good.
especially considering they beat out In-N-Out.
They did. They beat out McDonald's and In-N-Out and Burger King. That's
really the surprise of this story. Like, we kind of knew going in, all right, Habit and Five Guys are going to be up on the top, but Jack in the Box coming in out of nowhere like that.
Yeah, really.
And just stealing the 4th place spot.
We knew Wendy's was going to be the top of the normal.
Yeah. I mean, Wendy's was never going to beat Habit, although it almost did.
It did almost.
It almost beat. Like, that was also more of a battle than I expected. But...
Make it sound like it's like a sporting event. Wendy's really set a good team out there. I think it's because they had a lot of seniors on their team.
You can't call it out like that. That's what I was going for.
It's like the NCAA tournament, but they're like they got a lot of seniors on their club. They got some shooters. Okay, they got a punch of chance.
Think about this. Think about this. McDonald's as a team is super well established.
They're the Duke. They're the blue blood.
Except they're
red. They're the red blood.
They've been in this for so long. They know what they're doing. Like we talked about earlier, they have consistency. They understand how every item works together as a team.
They got the established.
So when they come up and when they're going into the fight, man, you know that they put in the time, that they did the training. So realistically, McDonald's is the one that you should be looking at as the favorite to win, right? Until you get into these higher tier guys where you can't compete with somebody like Five Guys, you can't compete with somebody like Habit because they're a level above. But to have somebody like Jack in the Box come in from behind, nobody saw coming.
They're the Cinderella.
They are the Cinderella story. It's crazy.
That's why they have the pointy hat.
Insane. The fucking stupidest thing. Oh my god.
I was trying to remember Cinderella, but it's the fairies in Sleeping Beauty that have the pointy hats.
Cinderella famous for her pointy hat.
Carter, just go ahead and edit that out.
No, that was beautiful. Also, just like how serious we took our commentary was. I love it.
Yeah, this was a heck of a review.
That was good. I think we're pretty much at time, honestly.
Yeah, I think I found $5 at the end of that.
Yeah.
Also, just a quick tangent. Here, I'm shutting the book. This shows that it's not about this anymore, but it is.
Tyler just closed the not book, but yellow folder with 3 pages in it.
Hey, it has like 5 pages.
We're gonna save every page of notes we take.
100%. Right? I'm probably gonna PDF them.
And then when we get famous,
we can release our
garbage. This is never going to go anywhere. But when it goes somewhere and it's really popular podcast like Joe Rogan, because we're the #1 podcast, then we'll release it as like the OG story. We'll have like a sentimental documentary about when we were in remember The Office when we didn't sit straight across from each other and we had to like give ourselves neck aches. Yeah, like
Did you hear that?
Anyway, sorry, I derailed you. I ran you over.
Oh, speaking of $5. All these fast food apps have amazing reward programs, and I love them. It's awesome. Chick-fil-A's was the best, and sadly, Chick-fil-A's a little far now.
Yeah, it is.
R.I.P. Also, I realized there's a place...
But they'll rise again on the 3rd day.
Also, I realized that we did miss a place for a burger. Sonic. We go there often. I don't know how often you go there.
I don't ever go to Sonic. Last time I went to Sonic was with you in New Mexico.
Oh, okay. So probably good we didn't put it in there. But yeah, Sonic is another one.
I would probably rate Sonic pretty poorly though because they're so greasy. And when I go to Sonic, it's not for the burger.
I almost always go there for popcorn chicken, and that's why I brought it up because I think they have a they're not a place in the chicken fight because there's a specific chicken places, obviously.
Yeah, like Popeyes or Chick-fil-A or whatever.
Yeah, Churches.
Never been to Churches.
I don't know if we Cane's.
Never been to Cane's either.
There was a Churches near my house, Santa Fe.
Was there?
Yeah.
How did we not go?
I never went actually.
Fuck.
There was
absolutely done
there
that.
was always something sketchy going on over there.
Oh, okay.
Like almost always.
Like a drive-by or something?
No, more just like always a real creeper van with the dude sitting out the side of it.
Offer any candy?
No, more just like it's like he was looking at his engine, but then he never was. He just like
and it's a little sketchy if someone is always there looking at their engine.
Yeah, it's weird. There's always like a broke down van like right next to it for some reason. And then, yeah, there's almost always someone on that corner too.
Interesting. Anywho. So yeah, the chicken one might be hard though because I don't know how many I actually personally have experienced.
Cane's? Human Cane's?
No, there were none in my part of the world.
That's fair. That's a southern, like south. You ever been to Zaxby's? Oh, dang, that's another.
I feel like I
that
grew
is
up
a
in the
very
wrong part of the world.
southeast
Like chicken,
place.
like the good, true, like classic fried chicken and stuff doesn't happen in Idaho.
It's all in the southeast.
It's all in the southeast where they know what they're doing.
Yeah, because there they got. Also, this is a great thing about South Carolina. Chick-fil-A was not my main chicken place because there were
Dude,
so
the bottom
many
just
types.
dropped out of my stomach when you said that. I was like, oh my god, no.
It was not my main place.
We've lost it.
Because there were so many different places that there were different styles of chicken
I can see that.
that you had literally specific cravings to the different types. You wanted a more bready, you went to Zaxby's. You wanted the like sweet minimal breading, Chick-fil-A. Which
is what I like.
A flaky with really good toast and a really good sauce that's unique to them, Cane's. Churches, you want the old school like. Oh, my air conditioning just came on.
Oh man, so much for having the AC off.
Well,
it's a good thing this is almost over
Yeah,
because
it's
it's
almost
gonna
over.
sound like the house is flying away.
And then what was the other one? Churches, you want like crispy, like fried chicken, like old school like fried chicken feel. You go there. And then if you want Popeyes, they have like I can't remember exactly what theirs type. I didn't go to Popeyes much because it was in like a weird part of town.
It's like I believe Popeyes is like the really heavy, crunchy breading type thing.
Yeah, and then there was one. Actually, I think it is Popeyes because they're the Louisiana one, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I believe.
Because I went to New
I
Orleans.
said that with such confidence, but I really have no idea.
I think they are, but
I
they're
think
the
so.
ones that when I was in New Orleans and had like chicken down there, theirs is a very good fast food version of that.
Okay.
Like it legitimately tastes like you're getting some Louisiana chicken. Like
We could
whatever recipe they have. It's
we
very
could
good.
do some chicken stuff because sorry I'm interrupting you.
There's a Popeyes in
But
Tracy.
I just thought about that. We can do Chick-fil-A, we can do Popeyes, we have Wingstop, and we have Wild Wings.
Do we
so
have
that's 4 chicken
churches
options.
here?
I don't know. We could look.
Yeah, we'll have to. That we just sit down with all of them.
That's save it for the video podcast.
Yeah, that is a classic video podcast.
Yeah, that's also just ripping
Podcast.
off every other YouTube person ever.
I mean, at what point?
But you know what I mean. Part of like reaction and rating and stuff is all individual to the people doing it. So
Yeah.
I'll watch the same thing get like rated by a bunch of different people if I like the people.
100%.
Like if Curtis Connor, Drew Gooden, and Danny Gonzalez all rated chicken strips, I'd watch all 3 of them.
Yeah.
And then Gus Johnson and Eddie Burback did it. I'd watch all 5 of them rate chicken strips.
Back to back to back
Yeah.
to back to back.
And I'd be like, well, now see here, Gus. Curtis Connor said.
You'd be like, Gus has the worst opinion of chicken. That was not a real opinion. That was just a hypothetical.
I mean, I feel like Gus
Gus,
probably would
are you
have
gonna-
bad chicken opinions.
Yeah, probably not.
I think he would.
Think you would?
I think he would have... Okay, let me not say that. Let me not say bad. He would have extremely polarizing opinions about his chicken.
Yeah, 100%.
Where you'd be like, are you sure about that? And then he would fight. We're talking about a person we've never met and probably never will, but...
Hey, I'm just...
Based on his internet personality, I feel like he would be super passionate about something kind of weird.
Like that he really hates Chick-fil-A or something.
Yeah.
And would be like, I'll tell you 17 reasons why. No, yeah. I'm going to need 5 reasons. Give me 7. Actually, I'm going to need 13 reasons. That was the Smosh ripoff. Credit to Smosh.
To Shane Top.
Yeah, to Shane Top on Smosh. Whatever that.
We have like the most millennial sense of YouTube.
Yeah.
Smosh. Yeah, I watched Smosh when I was a kid and still watch it as an adult.
I only really watch their... I take it back. It's on my Facebook, so it comes up every once in a while, and I watch their shorts.
Yeah. Because
some of their people are way better on shorts.
I used to...
Well, others are... I don't know if they're better in their improv, but I like them more in their improv than in their skits. Shane. That's the main one.
His improv is so good.
Yeah.
He's good at skits, too.
Yeah, I prefer his improv,
He's a genuinely good actor, but... Like, he's actually like an award-winning actor, for real.
Yeah.
Yeah, but his improv is so good.
Yeah, his
just improv
the
is
best.
So good.
I also really like... I don't remember his name. The one that does Beethoven's mom.
Tommy.
His are always really funny. He has a really good...
He's very dark sense of humor, but
he's
so
also
funny.
Has no... Blank space is not his enemy. He doesn't feel the need to fill it all the time, and it works really well. Where like Courtney and Olivia, like if there's dead air, I feel like they need to fill it really quickly, and he just lets it set, and it works really well.
It works really good. He's got a very good comedic timing. Also, Shane Top.
Yeah, both of them can let it rest.
The beautiful thing about Shane Top, though, is because usually when he's letting it rest, he's also like he has that he's about to break, and his face is like doing that thing.
Yeah, yep,
which is gold. Anyway,
also for our radio listeners, I made a face.
He did make a face. It looked like he bit a lemon.
Yep.
But which is the I'm about to break because my joke is funny face. This has been the third one. And then I found $5 Podfast. This has been the Podfast.
This is the Podfast.
The Fast Pod.
: burger reviews, : restaurants that serve burgers, : best burger joints.
Tack, you won't believe their results. !
Question mark. Burger emoji.
Exploding
$5 emoji.
$5 emojis.
Yeah. That.
Bye.